Good morning. I'm hoping. And I'd forgotten that. One thing I'd forgotten with my streaming, not to switch it over to the 1080. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's lovely to be here. I do enjoy doing our show every morning and trying to get it all right. Here we go. I didn't quite, but that's all right. You don't need the details. Good morning, Carol. Lovely to have you here. And we've got Trina as well already. Lovely to have you here. Tracy, good morning. And Melina, good morning. Kathy, good morning. We've got Karen here this morning as well, and Judy. Great to have you all here. Now, we're here for the general card reading for the day. That it is the one I'm using that I have been for yonks. The card spread. You may or may not have seen the photo of the spread yet. And it is, what is our date? It's the 12th of January, 2021, and it is a Tuesday. And I'm just going to say, happy birthday to Dad in heaven or on the other side or wherever it is that his spirit may be. It would have been his birthday today, and I just wanted to say a happy birthday for that. We never really die. We have our spirits continue onwards, and that's what I love to recognise. So that's, and a good morning to Caitlin as well. Multitasking, but you can hear it all. That's the beauty of having the technology we have in doing this live stream. Even it's not just limited to a live stream, it is there automatically afterwards to watch as a replay. So if you feel that you've actually missed something in the live stream as we're going along, it certainly is possible to go back and watch it again. So I love that. Karen, it's your dad's birthday as well. Happy birthday to your dad. Oh, that's wonderful too. And thank you, Caitlin. Now, just a reminder, I am doing both of these, like 2 live streams effectively. It's the one I'm using with my eCam system and one I'm using with the BeLive system, so that the 2 don't intermarry with the way the comments show up. So one stream will see the comments and the other one won't, but see everyone's from the other one. however it works anyway. The comments, the main camera I'm using is the eCam, so that's why you can see the comments coming up from Caitlin and not from anyone else, unless you are on mytimetv.live. And that's the other thing too that I actually, oh, thank you, Trina. Yes, happy birthday to my dad in heaven, yes. And good morning, Sarah. Wonderful to see you here as well. The other thing as well is that I do have some cross-posting happening again. I've decided to do that to my Boundy page, the Hypnosis Plus page in Facebook. Both of those are. And Live Video Hub is another one I do send it to as well in cross-posting. If you are commenting there, I don't see your comments in the back stream like I do with these others that I've been showing on the screen. I can't put them there. But you can still continue watching as you are and going back to the replay, no problems. So what we're going to do is ask you to tap into your own intuitive senses, your psychic senses, and gain from these cards what you're receiving as your messages. Don't just take mine as a gospel or, it's set in concrete or anything. I'm just sharing with you my own interpretation of these cards as I intuitively pick up what it's meaning for, I suppose, me first today, because we do tend to have more of our own energy in them when it's a general card reading, but it is for everyone. So do tap into that. So we're moving across to the card spread. And I am going to continue with doing this 5-card spread as the weekday and do an alternative card spread on the weekends, whether it be the heart or others. Gilded Reverie, Lenormand. It's the card deck that I will use most of the time. And the type of cards that I use is the Lenormand. I can do tarot. I've got plenty of decks of tarot and oracle cards, but they're more for the personalised and direct readings with clients, with you, the customer. If you're booking a particular private session with me, I can use the tarot, any cards. I use many tools, actually. It's not just limited to the cards. So we're going to move straight into it. We've got workspace here for those who haven't been here for a while. So this is the workspace energy where the older man is. We've got the bridges in the home space. We've got the ring up here in the unexpected position. We've got the magnifying glass in your role, and it is the cross as the outcome. So I found it a fairly interesting layout this morning because even the colours in it, you look at all of these and wow, it feels fairly heavy. And yet the redeeming factor, I feel, was the ring at the top in that unexpected, because like an unexpected card is, it pops up unexpectedly. The energies around that, what it's signifying, pop up at any time. So here we are with that older man in the workspace. So do keep an eye on or an awareness open for what is the more experienced, more right brain type feeling of energy that's around in your work arena this morning. Because, good morning, Shaz, how are you? So it does really bring in that, it's a bit more of a firm feet on the ground, solid feeling, like it does feel like more of a grounded feeling with what words, what advice that's I'm thinking. There might be some advice coming your way through the day that's relative to work, so that it is a bit more direct. It is going to be a good solid piece of what you're getting around your work. So I'm feeling that do take it in with what you're needing from it. It still is that where it's relevant for just you, it needs to be relevant for you. And taking it, I'm feeling there is a grain of salt there, but it's not really. I think the salt in this instance is more like a strong flavoring and additional. It's not just, I'm going to ignore it. I think that we're actually going to be needing to take good note of what is this advice, there's something that really feels like it sits well, it sits right, that you're putting your feet back on the ground and being grounded with what that guidance is going to be. So, and oh, Shaz, you're still in bed. Lucky for some. I was up early this morning. Here we have as well the bridges in that home space. So, this could be part of what the older male energy, that masculine energy, is moving into, especially if you work from home, which I do. So, some of mine's going to have that little bit of influence. But it's a decision that's a fairly big one that's needing to be made very soon. So do take note of that in your day. Have that awareness that, if there's something that's cropping up, you've got a decision you're needing to make and you're actually going to make it right now, cross that bridge. Or if you leave it till later, it's going to be even harder to make. And in the mists, you can see that looks a bit misty and certainly distant and a lot more dangerous and harder work to get to. So I'm feeling that if there's something that you've decided, and it is to do with the choice, not so much choices. This one is the decision on when, do it now. Don't leave things until later. It's almost an awareness of don't procrastinate. Look, if you can do it now, get it done. So, and that's what the choice is in this one. So jump to it. And you'll know when that instance comes up in your day to day. The ring, that is commitment. We've got that circle, we've got that pattern, and it is very, in some ways, geometric. Is a circle really a geometric? It is, it's a circle. So, and it doesn't have that end, but you can do quite a bit with the shapes of a circle. In this instance, we've got it as feeling, I'm just feeling it's a commitment to self to do that shining. That my I just went to that shining section there. The little. I'll point right to it. That is the sparkle. So find the real brightness in the gem of your day today. There might be something that crops up that really feels like, I wouldn't say just an aha moment, but that you're going to get a really wonderful feeling of that special gift, that special, not that it's happened again and again and again, like a circle cycle, like the moon cycles or anything. It just feels like it is that promise that you've made yourself. And you might have forgotten it at some point in time, that you feel, look, what's one of the biggest promises we make it as we roll into New Year's? We make New Year's resolutions. It's even more important than that. It's even more than that. It's something that you promised yourself way back that's going to pop up into your day as that unexpected remembrance. And that it will be I'm feeling it will be prompted by spirit. So have an awareness, have not that it's going to be a guarantee that that's going to happen for you, but it just feels like there's something that is going to be, and connected to what those wise words are in your workspace, and choosing, I'm going to do it now. And it's probably at that point you might realize, I actually did promise myself I'm going to do that. And it may have been years ago, it may have been a week ago. It's something unexpected, of course. So have that awareness around as you move through your day to day. This one here, as far as your role today with the magnifying glass, I actually do think it's looking more into the work side. My eye is leaning towards that work mode, so that there's something in that space of what you're doing through the day that's going to need a bit more of a deeper look. So get the magnifying glass out just to see if there's something that's still sticking to it that needs to be cleaned off, or an I and T dotted I dotted T cross, that type of a thing. It does look like there's something that's going to need just that more depth in the looking. So keep that metaphorical magnifying glass out for the day today is what it's reminding us to do. As an outcome, look, there's going to be some, and that could be part of that decision, some of those responsibilities. The cross we bear is those things we can't drop, usually the responsibilities we are needing to keep holding on to, or it really is the final, it is that crunch time of, look, you've got to decide these ones aren't what I'm going to keep holding on to. So I do feel the cross is that our responsibility sometimes. I actually feel too that it's our level of faith and trust so that what we're getting as these wise words, the advice and the experience of the older people in our lives, including, the masculine energy, but taking that through to the home space, this decision, trust that what we're actually hearing, seeing, and then moving into doing, that it is actually worthy of trust, that faith that what we do, who we are and everything is fully us, and stepping into it and moving across that bridge further into our lives with that, so that we can fully be who we are, and it's at that best us level. So I'm feeling, even though I forgot to switch that back, even though it felt heavy when I first saw the spread, and the colours of it, because I love the bright colours of these cards, they're absolutely gorgeous, and to have those 4 lower cards feeling heavy to me, but it's just that sometimes we do need to go through that heaviness to work through it, to actually sort through what is our load, that cross. Our outcome will be a lightness, I'm feeling, that by the end of the day, that what we're going to do, going to have as a result of working through some of that stuff, is going to really be a great benefit to us to move across those bridges we're needing to move across, and keep growing and being that best you, the best us, and connecting in on that global level with the energy that humanity's putting out. It's looking confused overall, but really our responsibility is to us as the individual, because it's each one of those of us that is building that energy. Be the best you can be. Let the fear go. Take the love with you in every step that you're moving through today. Just have that. It's just a beautiful space to be, really, honestly. Oh, I just noticed there, Rosie, you've joined us. Good morning. Wonderful to see you. If you need to, luckily we do have the replay function. As soon as this is finished as a live stream, it's available to rewatch as many times as you like. So thank you for being here for this morning. Take what you need from the cards and any other tool that you use. Explore, dig into what's that, and the magnifying glass there. Dig into what sort of ways you need to be exploring that inner realm to grow you, and expanding out into the outer world to share that beauty, that love, that experience that you are as part of our jigsaw puzzle of the global world and humanity. I'll be here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock again. So thank you for joining me today. Spread the word that, yes, it is a daily reading, general, of course, but each and every one of you are surely to gain something from it. And I think that was all I was going to do. Just the namaste. Till tomorrow. Bye.